You're listening to the Chronicles of Living podcast, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. Now let's talk. Greetings, my social media family. Today is day 5 of my 30-day going live journal. I slid journal in there because for those who's just coming across, they might come across the 5th video and say to themselves, okay, what is this girl talking about? What's up with this? So I just decided it's basically what it is. It's a going live journal. I'm just speaking to you and hopefully encouraging you through my journey of taking a challenge to do something consistently no matter what life brings to me from day to day and not letting life get in the way. So this going live journal is not just for me, it's to encourage you who all come across my videos. So please watch them all and go and just see the improvements, because I've never done this. And my son said from video to video I was getting a little better. So this is all a part of the challenge, to do something that, and just grow when you're doing it. So as I said, you see the title, today's title is Value Your Time. One of the most important things in your life is time, because that is something that we can never get back. And I think so many of us never look at it like that. So this is Adionne, and I am your lifeguard. And I realized in all my videos I didn't even speak of what page I was broadcasting live from, but it's Chronicles-of-Livin. I think I have consulting on there, but Chronicles-of-Livin is my page. That I realized I really need to send a page out to people so that you can watch it live, because I really don't have any people on there right now. And I repost it so that other people can see, and I do see that people view it. I just need y'all to start commenting now. Don't front on a sister. Start commenting, and I really want this to be interactive. I'm so hot right now, so if I start sweating, it is so hot. I'm taping from my bathroom because, and in my pajamas, darn it, every night, but because this is the lightest place, because I'm taping so late at night, and this was a part of me not making excuses, because, you know, I would have otherwise. The other areas in my place are kind of dark, and the tape wouldn't, the video wouldn't have came out as bright. So I'm taping from my bathroom, and I have the door closed to keep the noise down, and it is hot in here. If I put the window up, it's going to be too loud. Anyway, valuing your time. Okay. Like I said, the most important thing in this world is time. And a lot of us take it for granted. We always think that, you know, as I said in one of my other videos, I'll do it tomorrow, or I get it done next week, or things of that nature. And it's not even just about getting things done. It's about the fact of, okay, let me just cut to this chase. The reason for these live broadcasts is to get everybody else off their butt and start living out their dreams, visions, goals, whatever they've been putting aside or they just totally forgot about. So let me give you an example. Most of you go to work every day, 9 to 5, 8 to 3, whatever time, you know, you go. You go in, you punch the clock, you work your butt off for somebody else's dream or vision. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but what I'm saying to you is that you're basically, if you putting your dreams aside and your visions and your goals aside, but yet you are faithful to go work for somebody else's dream, you're trading time for money, then you're slighting yourself. Because you mean to tell me that There's not enough time in a day for you to carve out at least 1 hour for yourself when you just gave somebody 8, 10, 12 hours in a day? I mean, come on, y'all. We got to do better. We got to do better. I mean, even me, I felt like I owed it to myself to do these live broadcasts. And I mean, this is really like I'm carving out time out of my life. But I feel like it's very valuable time because it's not only helping me, it's helping all the people that come across my videos and prayerfully get inspired by them to go ahead and challenge themselves in something, you know? I mean, time, just even when you have kids, what I've learned earlier on with my son is, and yes, I never looked for the the tripod yet. So again, I'm being dedicated, you know, just in that. I haven't had time to look for the tripod. I spent a lot of time with my son. He was here for the weekend from college, which he's done college, but he's working for the college now for the summer. So that in itself, me taking time out to look for the tripod, just so the video won't be shaky. Even though I haven't made the time, at least I'm not slighting myself by making up an excuse and not taking another angle to get this done, you know? So I'm still giving the time up for myself to still benefit myself, my goals, my dreams that I set, and to stay dedicated in giving you the same time and hopefully encouraging you. So now, my son did say that I kind of be a little over the place, but this is all a part of it. This is my 5th day, y'all, okay? I'm trying to get better, and this is all, like I said, to encourage you that you're going to start off, you know, might be a little shaky, but you'll get better with time. So, even when it comes to your kids, your teens, or whatever, sometimes we can work so much that we just miss their life. We miss special things and special binding with our kids. And I learned that earlier on with my son. When my son was like 5 years old, I can remember holding like 3 jobs at that time. Because as I said in my other videos, for those who don't know, I'm a single mom. I raised my son by myself, basically since he was 1, for real, since he was born. But I'll just give the benefit of the doubt since he was 1. And when he was 5 years old, I was working like 3 jobs at the same time. And I always talked to my son pretty much like an adult. Of course, I gave him the motherly affection. But whenever he asked me what a word meant or things of that nature, I would just, you know, tell him straight, just like an adult. Wouldn't baby talk him. So in doing that, he would throw some of the words back at me. So he said to me one day, I said, you know, okay, you got to go to bed. I'm going to go out and I got to go to work. And it was late night or whatever. And he just said to me, Mom, now, mind you, like I said, he was 5 years old. He said, Mom, when are you going to spend some quality time with me? I'm like, what? 5 years old? What do you know about quality time? So be careful what you teach your children, because they're going to turn it on you, use it right back on you. But it was all good because it woke me up. It made me realize that, okay, I'm sitting up here working my butt off, trying to buy him all these materialistic things. And he really didn't care. He just wanted me. He wanted the time with me, you know. And so I made some adjustments and, you know, cut off one of the jobs or whatever. And from there, I just started looking for different careers that I can be more flexible with my time. And that's what led me to, you know, getting into the mortgage industry. But speed up. Again, when he turned, I say 11, I fell back into that whole work again. And I was managing an apartment complex. And basically, we lived in an apartment complex too. So, you know, he was close by. So basically, you know, we'd go home, get off the school bus, and do his homework. Of course, we would call each other throughout the day. And I noticed that his grades started dropping. And again, there was another point that I had to readjust and say, okay, I gotta pull back. The money at the end of the day is not worth it if your child is not up to, how can I say, he's not performing at the level that you know he can, all because you're not putting the time in. Oh, my connection is weak. I hope that, wow. I hope that, hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me open this door. Maybe. I hope that this don't cut off, so I'm just going to speed it up. But anyway, I had to readjust again to make sure that I gave him some more of my time, so that he can do better. And he did, of course, and he, you know, from that point on, I never had a problem with his grades or with him, except maybe one other year, but I readjusted. So I say all that to say, it's not just your kids, it's you. You have to give, if you give your kids the time, then they'll perform better and they'll be more self-sufficient. Then that way you can focus on some of the things that you need to do for you as well. So I'm just saying, just give yourself some time. Just structure out an hour. At least start with an hour. An hour. Even if it's working out, coming home, put your pocketbook down, kiss the kids and all of that. You know, maybe fix them some lunch or whatever, and just walk around a block. If you're trying to work out, walk around a block a few times. At least you did it. You gave yourself some me time. When the kids go to bed, or if you don't have no kids, when you get in from work, take you a nice long little bubble bath, a sauna. For men, just, you know, watch a game. I don't know, whatever it is that you like to do to wind down. But you gotta give yourself some time. You really do. It is the most important thing that you could do for you and becoming a better person. So my challenge to you is to take time serious, because tomorrow is not promised. And we should all know that by now. I'm sure if it wasn't a friend, it might have been a family member that you lost, and they didn't complete the things that they were sent here to do, sent here on this earth to do and to accomplish. And that's a tragedy when you have so many goals and dreams and visions locked inside of you, and then all of a sudden you're gone and you never even got a chance to live them out. Or if it's someplace you always wanted to travel, or something that you wanted to do, someplace you wanted to live, so many things. Stop putting it off. Oh, you owe yourself that. You owe yourself that. Come on, y'all. Take time serious. Value time, because it's something that we can never get back. We can get back money. We can go broke, okay? Lose all our money, lose our house, lose our car, lose everything. But guess what? We can get it back. If we work hard at whatever we're doing, we can always get it back. We can always get another job. We lose a job, we get fired. We can always get another job. We can always buy another house. We can always buy another car. Okay? But we cannot get time back. We cannot get yesterday back, last week back. So when you commit to yourself to do a thing, when you say, oh, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to clean up the room, or when I get off work, I'm going to work out, do it. You will feel so good about yourself. Just like with these live broadcasts. Even though, I know I have some tweeting to do. I know I might need to, structure it better. But the point is, I'm doing it, and I believe that from day to day, I am getting a little bit better. I'm getting a little more comfortable with talking to y'all and figuring out what to talk about. But yeah, do it. Value you. Value your time. And even, let me say this part and then I'm going to go. most important thing is, watch who you give your time to. You got people that, you might be in a relationship that someone takes you for granted. I'm not going to talk about marriage. I'm not here to break up marriages, but what I'm here to tell you is that if your spouse is taking you for granted, you make sure you do you. And I don't mean do you disrespectfully, but what I mean is, if it's like, say you put off going to school or whatever, you have to live your life too, okay? Because see, when you start living your life for you and you're happy, guess what? All of a sudden, believe it or not, your spouse, your man, your woman will see your consistency and see how happy you are, and they might in turn either leave or either start valuing you because you're valuing yourself, People only respect you if you respect you. People only value you if you value you. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to use your time. When you can't say no to people and people are constantly coming at you to do this and do that, and you like, oh, God, do this, but you're complaining about it, okay? I used to be that person. I used to be the person that could never say no, didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings and all of that. And then I realized, I'm giving all of these people my time and my energy, and I have none left for me. And that wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. It wasn't good. And as soon as I stopped and I started saying no, oh, trust me, you're going to lose some friends. You're going to be talked about, all of that. But at the end of the day, guess what? It doesn't matter, because as long as you're happy and long as you're doing what you want to do in life, that's all that matters. As I said before, we were born by ourselves. We're going to die by ourselves, okay? So at least if we're going to die by ourselves and we got to answer for ourselves, the friends, the family, and all of those people that we're giving our time to, they're not going to be there to answer for us, okay? So therefore, you make sure that you do you, boo. Okay? Do you. Take that time out for you. You have kids, of course, you got to structure out your time a little better so they can get some of your time and they can get your support, but they understand that mommy need me time or daddy need me time too. I used to have foster kids, and I made it real clear. When y'all come in, I'm going to help y'all with y'all homework. But when I close my door, that means I'm doing my me time. Don't mess with my me time, okay? Give me an hour, and sometimes it might have been 2. And I would tell them the time that they could come knock on the door if they needed me. And guess what? They followed suit. They really followed my rules, and it was not a problem, okay? And then they knew after they gave me my time, then before they went to bed, I gave them some more of my time. Did I say that right? Wait a minute. They knew that once they gave me my me time, then I was able to give them some time. Whatever they wanted to do, I would play a game with them or whatever before they went to bed or whatever it was. And it worked out that way because they look forward to the time that I gave them. And sometimes I would give them individual times, days, like, okay, you can come down and we'll do this, and, whatever they liked. It worked just fine because they felt special. Because I made sure they understood the importance of what time meant. And when somebody gives you some of their time out of their life, that means that you're special to them. You mean something. You're important because they gave you some time out of their life that they can't get back. So with that being said, I'm going to sign out tonight. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm doing a little bit better, I think, with the timing. What is it? It's before 1 o'clock, I think. I'm going to get better, y'all. I really am. So, until tomorrow, deuces, peace, and love. Love y'all. Thank you for listening to Chronicles of Living, where we talk to everyday people about everyday things in the past, present, and future. And if you are pursuing your dreams, I'm proud of you. Because the best part of life is when you decide to live. To keep up with us, please visit chronicles-of-livin.com. Until next time, this is Adionne, your dream pusher. I love you guys.